Hi everybody, welcome to a rooftop recording mic shootout. Today I just got a brand new microphone, that's right, straight out of the dealership, not a used mic, but purchased brand new, which is a really rare thing for me. I buy a lot of gear secondhand because I can save the depreciation, but this is a microphone I was fairly confident is going to stay in my arsenal for the rest of my career, so I figured I would just ante up and buy it brand new without anyone else's wear and tear on it. That microphone is right here. It's a Telefunken TF47, brand new series from Telefunken, incorporating some of the things they learned from the Copperhead mic, which was the best loved for a lot of people of the Alchemy series. And today we're going to do a shootout to my other three likely vocal microphones for any live session. Excuse me while I readjust here. We've got my 414 TL2, one of the older microphones for my collection. Had those for quite a while. I have my Mojave MA300 tube microphone, kind of loosely styled after a C12 or Telefunken U87, or at least that's the sort of vibe that the sound puts out from it. Sort of big tube mic sound, really great usually for baritone vocals, which is what I am. So it has a bit of an advantage judging from my history. And on the far side, the Neumann U87, industry standard, and most professional recording engineers know what those sound like. So it's a good point of comparison. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time explaining. This is a shootout where I've level matched the input on all of these microphones. They're all going through identical Fopcusrite ISA preamps, all with the same input impedance. And gain matched everything going in, so they're driving into the preamp to get the same amount of gain on the transformer as opposed to doing any level matching afterwards in the software. I'm actually level matched going in to within less than 1 dB between each microphone. So that's how we've set it up, and I'm going to have the files available for download at 96K if you want to hear it in high resolution. And I'm going to have them unidentified, so it'll be a blind shootout as far as which one is going into which of the 4 channels. So you can listen, you can decide which one you like the sound best on. I'm going to do this on vocals. I've got a track, it's an old jazz standard, and I'm going to record a vocal track with it. Then I'm going to record upright bass with it with the same 4 microphones, and then finally I'm going to record a single overhead on the drum kit playing a brushed drum part. Real simple thing, and we'll see how the sound quality goes for each of these and how they stack up, what they do well, what they're capturing. We should be able to hear some room ambience. With the camera mic going right now, you can hear my garage recording space. It's got a fair amount of natural ambience to it, and I want to see how each of these microphones does with off-access, ambient response, different dynamic ranges, how well they do with getting things that are pushing them to the edge of overload. So, without further ado, here's an old Fats Waller tune called Honeysuckle Rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Don't need sugar, you just have to touch my cup. Don't need sugar, tastes so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tender lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. I don't need sugar, you just have to touch my cup. I don't need sugar, tastes so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tender lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. So there we have it, the Shootout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find it informative. Thanks a lot. It's been a lot of fun to make.